The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
Are you kidding me?
You want me to go back there? I'm not going back.
Get someone else.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Then I quit, bro. What the? Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of This Bed We Made. I'm trying to remember where we last left off. I know we was at the police station and we got freaking grilled with the questioning, bro. Everything I tried to avoid leading up to me getting questioned, blown up in my face. Me trying to not touch certain things, blown up in my face. It's just, I'm so curious. I think I'm still at the police station. I don't know. I could be wrong. But before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And let's dive on in. Okay, so we are... Oh yeah, no, we left the police station. That's what happened. And there was a murder. It was Mr. Cruz.
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Bernard. Oh, the big boss. Okay. Let's do a little catch up. Okay. I restored the power on the 5th floor, but the rest of the hotel is still in the dark. At least I was able to make it to the lobby. I had to move Hector to get inside the elevator. I just want to forget that part, but it happened. It made me think of Mom. How many times did she have to move someone after they succumbed to a fatal wound? Did she ever get used to it? Oh, Mom. I wish you were here right now. I have to call the police and let them know about Hector. The phone by the reception should work. Waiting it out. The police are on their way. I think that's the most I can do right now. It hasn't completely undone the knots in the stomach and the tension in my shoulders, but it's a start. I might as well write a bit to pass time until they arrive. I don't know what will happen next. If my hunch is correct and Hector was indeed murdered, I suppose the police main priority will be to determine who did it. I'm probably going to have to answer some questions, aren't I? The interrogation is where shit got heated, bro. I never imagined I would be sitting in an interrogation room at a police precinct. It was like something out of a crime film, the kind of scene you watch and wonder what you'd do if you were in that character's place. Turns out the reality is much more nerve-wracking. Detective Tremblay told me outright that he didn't believe me. I'm not sure I blame him either. I was so overwhelmed, I can hardly remember what came out of my mouth. I don't know what happened next, but I can't help but expect the worst. Afterstorm. It's been tough being alone with my thoughts since the hotel closed 2 days ago. According to the papers, the police are still investigating and haven't made any charges yet. I just hope they take the time to get it right. The last thing this whole ordeal needs is an innocent person put behind doors, aka me. I hope I'm not going to jail. Anyway, this morning I got a call from Bernard calling me to the hotel. He sounded surprisingly cheerful even. I wonder how it'll feel walking into Clarendon again after everything that's happened. Can we look up this cop? Okay, alright, Maurice Tremblay. This is the cop that grilled us. Maurice Tremblay is a detective lieutenant with the Montreal Police. He's about one would expect from a detective. Stern, straight-laced, tired, and always carrying either a mug of coffee or a notebook. He looked like he didn't slept in days, which makes sense how hard the police have been working themselves to round up every last supposed deviant in the city. Maurice is old-fashioned, like a lot of men his age. His assumptions about women or anyone who isn't like him, for that matter, made that clear. I wish he wasn't the one in charge of the investigation into Hector's murder. But I'm not sure any other detective would make much of a difference.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Anne, Marcella, and Paul are all suspects for Hector's murder.
Oh, wow.
Was there anything I could have done to protect them?
Bro, if... how am I supposed to protect these people, bro? I don't know these people. I'm over here rummaging through their stuff. That does not mean I'm here to protect. I'm here to be nosy. Snoop. Death and deviancy at Clarendon doors. Do I have to read this? I don't think so, because we kind of know. Well, actually, no. I am curious. Montreal police continue to move forward with the move forward with the investigation into the tragic death of an American tourist, Hector Cruz. The 32-year-old insurance agent, accompanied by his wife, was enjoying a stay at the Clarendon Hotel when his life was tragically cut short on Monday. Though the investigation has yet to conclude, Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay revealed to the press that Mr. Cruz's death has been ruled a murder. Multiple suspects have been apprehended and taken in for questioning. One such suspect is Paul Morgan, the quote-unquote TMZ guy that's going around taking pictures of everyone, an unmarried Army veteran who stayed at the Clarendon alone, 2 doors down from Mr. Cruz. And they only took him in because of his history at the hospital, because he had all those symptoms and stuff. On Sunday, one day before the murder, Morgan was seen verbally, then physically provoking Mr. Cruz in a hotel lobby. Investigations have revealed that Morgan is a former patient of McCord Psychiatric Hospital in Syracuse, New York. According to hospital personnel, Morgan was admitted for displaying erratic, occasionally aggressive behavior. He was released less than a year ago. Mr. Morgan immediately struck me as strange and unsettling, recalled Bernard Ludwig, owner of the Clarendon. I was the most vocal in my desire to eject him from the hotel as soon as possible, and I took great strides to make this happen. Let's not forget why Mr. Morgan, aka Paul, is doing all this. Mr. Cruz's wife, can't really remember her name right now, hired him. But then again, he got too excited and he kept wanting to play the role. So they're both to blame, actually. Although no formal charges have been filed as of yet, the incident has led to an increased interest in a movement against the planned construction of the Raylight Psychiatric Hospital. In a strange twist of fate, if construction is sanctioned, the hospital is to be located just down the street from the Clarendon. The victim's wife, Marcella, that's her name, Marcella Cruz, is also considered a person of interest by the police. Mrs. Cruz's absence following the discovery of Mr. Cruz's body was as seen as conspicuous and suspicious. I sound like Mr. Brown, said Lieutenant Tremblay, adding that further evidence suggests that Mrs. Cruz is involved in a homosexual affair. Okay, they only know that because I left everything out on the table, bro. I didn't destroy none of her stuff. Mrs. Cruz was apprehended by policemen at the Gare Centrale de Montreal. She was in the company of another of the Clarendon guests, one Anne Bursey, whom police suspect is the woman with whom Mrs. Cruz engaged in sexually deviancy. Mrs. Bursey, a resident of Montreal, is a housewife pursuing a divorce from her husband, Louis Bursey. She and her 9-year-old son, Michael, eluded Mr. Bursey by occupying a room at the Clarendon Hotel for over a month. In an interview with the Montrealer, Mr. Bursey deplored his wife, Perchin of something, and urged her to cease poisoning their son's mind. Mr. Bursey was frank about his wife's history of poor decision-making, including making frequent late-night visits to the White Cat. The White Cat is one of the city's many underground bars and meeting spots known to attract sexual deviants such as Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Bursey. Yesterday evening, Montreal police promised more raids to counter the growing number of such establishments. Continue on page 5. Wow. All that. Bro, do I really have to clean?
So, Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, Eugene got fired
Will the rest of
because
the
he
building
wanted to
even
be petty.
Standing?
Because he wanted to be petty and break the boss's window. That game, not logic. There we go. Golly, like I'm not even on the clock, and here I am on my knees scrubbing puddles. Still to this very day. This is crazy. Where you at?
I'll go empty my locker.
Oh.
Andrew.
Hey,
Are you okay?
I've just been fired.
For what?
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
What is that?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
What he get fired for? I'm still skeptical of you, Andrew, because you knew about Paul and you didn't say anything. I'm about to get fired, bro. Reptilian face.
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Not really.
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here.
Oh, God.
It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms,
Okay.
satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously,
Yeah,
sir.
so I've been told this
As
is
you
not
should.
easy, bro.
We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
Are you kidding
You
me?
want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor.
Right?
I'm not going back.
Get someone else.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Then I quit, bro. What the? What? You can't fire me, bro. This job freaking blows, bro. You got people that don't like each other. You got romance going on. You got people being petty, breaking your shit. Why do I want to work here?
You can't fire me. Because
I quit. Say it.
because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Empty my locker right now, bitch. Some bull, bro. This some bull. This some bull. This some bull. This man don't care about me.
Hey,
Hey,
Andrew, take off that bow tie.
what a week.
you don't say. So what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I'm...
Hold on. That is not. Sophie, don't make the reason you quit about him, because I wasn't even thinking of this dude, bro. He wanted you to clean a murder on the 5th floor. That's why we quit. We didn't quit because of Andrew. I don't trust this Ron Weasley looking character. I don't trust him. This carrot top.
flattered, but that really wasn't necessary.
I think it's for the best.
You don't even appreciate it.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Why?
Really?
Yeah. He said that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
I know you'll bounce back. What's next for you? You'll
Well-
bounce back, bro.
I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Hey, you're a
Yeah.
smart guy.
Hopefully I will be.
Think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
It's funny you should say that, because I was actually thinking I'd like being my own boss.
Okay, entrepreneur.
I've
You love
had
to
this
see it.
dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but
My mom likes to say there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you as a friend.
Me too.
I like that you make me feel seen. What do you think? Okay.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
What do you think?
I don't know. I wish they'd get a happy ending, but I'm not sure it's that kind of story.
I'd like to believe it is. I think Paul becomes a famed photographer. He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes in the vents. You know, for old time's sake.
I like it. Maybe you should write that.
Maybe I will.
It's cringy ass moment, bro. Can we leave? Like, bro, we are out of work. Rent is due next week. We need to figure something out. The Northern Voice. 3 conspirators charged, and damn, they got charged. That's some bull. That's bull. They didn't do anything. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? In loving memory of Lindsay Franklin, 1923-1956, forever in our hearts. Who is this? Oh, Lindsay. Thelma and Louise. Oh wait, this is what happens. Oh wow. Oh, he got orphaned? No, he's living with his father. He's living with his father now. Mean ass dog. Oh damn. Clarendon, and they just reopened, bro. Who is staying here, honestly? VIP only? Are you kidding me? Bro, you're not making no money. Sophie's choice. You chose to stand up to Bernard and quit, but now you have no money? Yeah. I guess. All's well that ends well. Oh, this is the end of the game? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Why do you look like Peter Parker? Hey, Mary Jane. Oh. I had no idea. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more. Damn. I mean, at least I'm free, you know? Bro, honestly, I feel bad for everyone, especially the 2 women, bro. They just wanted to live their lives in peace and with whom they actually love and care for. The other men, Paul, bro, you got issues, bro. You got issues. She told you to stop and you kept pressing. You got issues. What's the other guy? Bernard, you suck, bro. And you know what pisses me off? We have yet to meet everybody else. Wendy. I at least wanted to talk to Eugene, bro, because he was the realest of the real, bro. He did something about it. Even though he got him fired, he still did something. There's a lot of people I wanted to meet face to face, and we didn't even get to see that. Other than that, I give this game a solid 7. A solid 7, bro. It was nice, straight to the point. There's a lot of things you could have done to avoid such and such or get a different ending. I chose to cover my ass. I would definitely recommend, you guys play this yourself if you want to see a different ending. I've never tried to, when it comes to decision-based games, I never try and get the perfect ending, bro. I'm more of a we'll see what happens, type of player. But yeah, that wraps up this bed we made. So if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm not sure when that's going to be because I thought there was going to be a few more episodes. Now I got to figure something out. All right, y'all. Peace.